We are the American Indians. Copper color Indians, baby. A real Indian, American Indian is me, not from Africa. Remember that.
Time's been moving slowly, so we already in too deep. Can't get no sleep on each other, heavy, teasing all day. And when the sun sets, you asking me to come through, kick it with you. Night turn to morning through. Then you feel it rushing and lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. Let's face it, baby, you know all the places. My place is your place. My place, your place, my place. Just face it, no one knows my places like you do. Your places like I do. My place like you do. Baby, don't stop. Got the key to the lock. We in our own zone. Make yourself at home. Get to know mine on the inside. Can meet at yours next. And you feel it rushing and lose control. You don't wanna go slow, for sure. We both already know your place is my place.
Let's fly away, just you and me. I need a little break from the city.
Smash that like button, y'all. How y'all doing? Agent Mood Collins, how you doing? Smash the like button. Everybody watching, honor to you, much love, and respect, and thanks for coming.
So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. I don't even care about the price.
So I just felt that we can get into a pretty touchy topic today. And some of I'm not, and I have to be honest, I'm not educated on Black Europeans. I'm not. Aboriginal Truth Seeker, honor to you. Honor, thanks for joining me. I'm not highly educated or deep or have done real deep research on Black Europeans, but I do get the gist of the basics of it. I'm sure there's more to it than I can really speak on today. But what I can speak on about Black Europeans, I will speak on because it's the very basics of them. And I do want to go into what happened to all those thousands and thousands of tribes that are unrecognized in the southern and northern states. So what I did, I'm almost done. I did 2 states. There are more states that I've started on. And got the names of the original towns based on the counties that were established and who those county establishers took the land from. So I did all the counties. I do have all the counties in South Carolina. Hey, Chief Jadiga. And I have all the counties in North Carolina. So I did the Carolinas, and we'll go over because there were so many, there were thousands of tribes in the South. Tribes you don't even hear the names of in the South. And they were taken over. And what I really want you to pay attention to in this segment, those tribes, those thousands of tribes, or you can call them clans or whatever. Those are the tribes that Pookie, Ray-Ray, and Lil Man belong to. And we have to, there's a separation between Pookie, Ray-Ray, Lil Man, and the Black Europeans. Definitely. There is a separation. In fact, the Black Europeans literally hate Pookie to this day. And those Pookie and Ray-Rays that transitioned into the lifestyle and took on the characteristics of Black Europeans that were former Pookie and Ray-Rays. Probably not as wild as Pookie and Ray-Ray, but they are aboriginals and they took on the customs and liking and characteristics of a Black European. And we'll get into that. We're going to get into that today. I'm going to show the visuals. You have to understand that Pookie and Ray-Ray were who was here when the Black Europeans and white Europeans came here. So we're going to get into that and why they're so hated. And those tribes that were shut down, you don't hear about, but you know for a fact that they exist. And we're also there's also a list of unrecognized tribes in all the 50 states. And even on that list, Pookie and Ray-Ray, a lot of Pookie and Ray-Ray's tribes were left out. And we're going to go over all that today. And I'm going to give you the link to those unrecognized tribes. Okay? And this is going to be a little touchy. So if Top Cats is listening, because he's very educated on the Black European, I invite him to the panel to discuss it. But after I, finish out what I want to go through. And if anybody in the chat is very versed and educated about the Black European, I will welcome you to my panel. Okay? But please, I don't want you to think I'm going to be rude, but when I see you going off to another, topic that doesn't have shit to do with Pookie and Ray-Ray and the Black European, I'm going to cut you off. So I don't want you to think I'm rude, because I don't like that shit. Because you literally have people who have strong affiliations with Europeans, and their fucking asses is get off the chain, and you have to really cuss them out because they get on your nerves with their bullshit, and they try to justify putting certain people in our bloodline, and I'm not having it. You will respect on this channel. I'm Big Mama. Pookie, Ray-Ray, and Lil Man are my sons. And you know how, let me turn this music off. for a minute, because I really need people to know where the hell I'm coming from. Hey, Chief, Cheetah, listen. You know how Big Mama always protect their sons. Okay, we do. We protect our sons, and that's just cultural for us as Aboriginal women, as matriarchs. We protect our sons, and I got a problem with Black Europeans. I have to protect my sons. You will respect my sons because when y'all asses came over here, you were greeted with Pookie and Ray-Ray. And the shit y'all did, along with the white Europeans, to my sons and our tribes, we're gonna talk about that today. So that's the problem I have with the Black European. All right. So let's just get that straight. And also included in the Black European are the Aboriginal of America wannabes who transitioned and took on the dress style and corporate management of the Black European, who are really not. There are people who took on that ideology and that characteristic and that charisma and downgraded the style and characteristics of Pookie and Ray-Ray, when in fact they're the originals, and you will respect my sons. And all these tribes that are unrecognized for a purpose, because their tribes today, let's just call them family gangs, okay, or family tribes. They were the ones that you folks like you and me were a strong part of. Okay. And I'm speaking 1700s, 1800s, before, you know, um, anybody ever got here. 1500s, 1600s, 14. I don't give a damn. Anything beyond the 1700s and early 1800s are tribes that Pookie, Ray-Ray, and myself, like you, are members of. Our tribes became unrecognized when this corporation was started. So those are our tribes are the ones that you don't hear about. And we're going to break this shit down today. All right. I have slides that I put together to give you the visual. I always try to give the visual because I see shit and you can read shit for what it really is. Read and see shit for what it is. And we're going to talk about it. So I'm going to invite people up about the Black Europeans, but I got a problem with them motherfuckers. And I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. All right. I'm not going to sit here and say that our people didn't have kids with these Black Europeans and they fell in love and whatever. Yeah, okay, cool. But I don't care if you had kids with my sons and daughters. You're still going to respect Pookie and Ray-Ray, because what you did was took on his identity and role, and you took his land. You Black European, yes, you did. And you downgraded him, you flipped him on the bottom and put your ass up on the top, and it's not going down no more. Serious. If you're a Black European, you're not indigenous to this land, just like white Europeans that are not from here. You're not, unless your kids are, but you're not. And a lot of us are not Black Europeans. Okay? Facts. You have to look at each individual situation differently. Like me, my last name is a married last name. It does not mean I'm a Black European. It's a married last name. No kids, no nothing. All right? It's a married last name, and that's it. Okay? And that is not my original name. So let's get this in. Smash that like button, y'all, because it's gonna be a little heat, and it probably will. I don't mean any harm, and I don't mind being corrected about Black European history. I don't mind. I really don't. I will not attack anyone that comes on my panel about Black European. I would much rather dialogue And if you have, some great insight about Black Europeans, I'm willing to learn. I always like to learn. But what I don't like to be is humiliated and treated badly, because I said that I'm going to start looking into learning about it. But I can't focus on too many things at one time. My focus is literally on North American landmass right here where I stand. Okay. And that's the protection that I got to focus on when it comes to Pookie, Ray-Ray, Lil Man, LaQuisha, Latisha, and Tatanisha. Okay. I'm focusing on our tribes here. Not to say that the islands and all that, but I have to focus here. My mind just can't be in too many locations of North America. So just give me a little time and we'll get to the islands at some point. But I got to take care of shit over here because I never crossed the water. So I'm only speaking about it. So don't take things personal if you're left out Central and South America. Okay. And up in Canada. I'm just focusing in these confines where Pookie and Ray-Ray is. So smash that like button. Let's get into the slides now. Okay. Where are my slides? Oh, here. All right. I'm going to go here from the beginning. All right. So standing, and like I said, what I spoke about, I'm as a matriarch, I'm standing on Pookie, Ray-Ray, Lil Man, the unrecognized tribes. So we already know now who about Chief Powhatan. Now, understand when I use Chief Powhatan, because I use it because it's just a reminder that you're not going to tell me that one Negro ruled in one area of the United States and nowhere else. If you got Chief Powhatan, you got Pookie, Ray-Ray, Lil Man, too. That was chiefs. Remember that. You're not. It's just like, they show Chief Powhatan and his normal, real look, his real Negro features and hair, okay, and his hair. All right. He wasn't just in Virginia. There's Pookie, Ray-Ray, and Lil Man that was in other parts of the South, many parts of the South, in many towns, in many locations. So I just use him as an example of who was here and what all of them featurely looked like when the Europeans landed on our soil on Plymouth Rock. You saw a whole bunch of these guys in the South, no matter what damn town they were in, not just Virginia. So he's just the example that I use for all of the towns in the Americas, in all of the states. Same thing with this emblem of America. Okay. I don't give a damn if she was the Queen of England or Queen. She's right there. It says America. England is not America. So that's Quadisha, Latisha, Tatanisha, and whoever. Okay. Who are the matriarchs? That's Pookie, Ray-Ray, Lil Man's mama, grandmama, sister, whoever. All right. From our hoods and all over. So he's just both of them are a representation of all the chiefs here before any of these fools landed on our soil. We already went through that. We went through this prick. So these are the European countries, all right? Listed. Black and white Europeans occupied the lands and these countries. Russia, Spain, and you're going to hear where all the people that came here, black and white Europeans, Russia, Germany, United Kingdom, France, Italy, Spain, Ukraine, Poland, Romania, Netherlands, Belgium, Czech Republic, Greece, Portugal, Sweden, Switzerland, Serbia, Austria, Belarus, Hungary, Bulgaria, Denmark, Finland, Slovakia, Norway, Ireland, Croatia, Moldova, Bosnia, Albania, Lithuania, North Macedonia, Slovenia, Latvia, Estonia, Montenegro, Luxembourg, Malta, Iceland, Andorra, Monaco, Liechtenstein, San Marino, and Holy See, whatever the fuck that is, or wherever the hell that is. Okay? So, if in reading these names, you know a lot of co-workers, some neighbors who have come from these countries, these European countries. Your name, whether it's somebody on the bus, you meet in a grocery store, anywhere. All their asses came from these countries. They never talk about the black people that come from these countries. For the most part, all you see is white people coming from these countries. And I know that there's black people in there that come from these very countries or were originally black people. This is why I say I freeze and pause on. These are some of the parts where I freeze and pause about these black Europeans. All right. So we know what Benjamin Franklin said about the different, he named out some, key European countries that are black, tawny, whatever. And I read off some of them. Okay. So I get the fact that they're tawny. All right. So what I want to move into next is, like I said, we hear a lot of people are here in the Americas from every one of these European countries. And that's a fact. But for the most part, when we see them coming on ships and shit today, they're white. So I don't give a damn if you came from these countries, whether you're black or white, you are not an Aboriginal to the Americas unless your dad or mom had a baby by a Negro here in North America. That's the only way, whether you're a black European or a white European. And this is the problem I have with with some white people and some white people lovers and some people that have white parents that cater more to their European side, even when their skin complexion is like mine. You try to fight to make it seem like these people here, whether black or white, are Aboriginals to the Americas, because no, the hell they're not. If you're coming from this country to here on this landmass, and I'm talking before the colonies were even fucking created, you're not indigenous to the Americas. Because Pookie, Ray-Ray, Little Man, LaQuisha, Quadisha, all of them were already here when everybody on here from these European countries came here. Now, some chat interaction. Can you give me a 1 if you agree or 2 if you disagree? And whatever you disagree on, we could talk about later. But what I'm saying is all these European countries, You came here. You're not aboriginal to the Americas. You're not. And your kid is when you have a kid by one of us. Let's just get that straight first. And I'm talking black and white Europeans. So at this point, it don't make a damn difference. Okay, cool. So let's move on. Now, here we go, damn it. Here we go. When the Europeans arrived, they were greeted by Pookie, Ray-Ray, and Lil Man. There is no difference in Chief Powhatan and the other tribal brothers from other parts of the South. Give me a 1 if you agree. Give me fire if you agree. Fire if you agree. Just give me fire, damn it. All I'm saying. Do we look exactly alike? Yeah, we look a whole lot alike. This Chief Powhatan from the goddamn 1500s and 1600s, and here we is up in the damn 2000s. And then, understand this. This is who was here before the black Europeans and white Europeans got here. Good. Isn't that amazing, y'all? That Pookie and Ray-Ray still like dressing like that? All they got to do is all of them take their shirts off. Facts. And I'm sorry, but white people that some half white, half black people don't like this shit. They don't. But this is the real deal, Holyfield. Because who you're seeing are those young men, our sons of the unrecognized tribes. So let's go. I'm just putting a picture in your head. This shit amazes me. This amazes me. It does. It amazes me. I'm not playing. Us by the waters. All right. And I just threw those little pictures up there. If you're by the waters and you came to this port on a ship, that's who saw your ass when you got here. Trading ports and every goddamn thing. Give me a 1 if you get it. Niggas at the damn water where ships pull up at ports, whatever. I just took this picture. This is literally in Chicago, but I just took this picture just to put the picture in our head of who's at the goddamn trading post when they come up, whether their ass is coming from the Europeans or whatever to trade liquor, whatever we traded with their asses. And guess I threw Powhatan up there and Pookie. I sure did. You're damn right, because that's who was here. We were there sitting at the goddamn porch waiting for you to bring your shit in. Moving along. And these are not black Europeans waiting by the water right now. This is Pookie. These are all the other tribes that you don't hear about that got shut down. Now let's look at it. Let's look at this real good. Now, here we go with the black European shit. It was a flip. A flip. Do you see the black European on top? You see what happened here? You could be Aboriginal to the Americas, and then your characteristics become like the black European. And what do? Because Pookie and Ray-Ray ain't taking their motherfucking chains off. They keeping them on, just like Chief Powhatan died with them on. But what did they do? They flipped the motherfucking script. They put the motherfucker on the top that wanted to be like mainstream white society and left Pookie on the bottom and forgot about all the thousands of tribes that Pookie and Ray-Ray belonged to. They became unrecognized in the corporation. Fired. That's right. OG Green, let's go. They flipped it. Normally, Pookie and Ray-Ray and them would have been on the top. Something happened. There you go, right there. Look at this shit for what it is. They flipped the chiefs, put them on the bottom, and wrote them out of history. Don't even think about them no more. They just Pookie and Ray-Ray running around in the motherfucking hoods. The former chiefs. I'm not playing. And if you was originally Pookie and you know you are Aboriginal, they flipped his ass. He went to college and he put on a fucking suit. Shit look real when you look at it and compare and contrast. Shit look very real. You said those on the bottom, leave them down there. They don't exist. Fuck them. Let them die and kill each other. On the bottom, let them kill each other. You ain't rocking a suit like white boy, black European. You're below our standards. So those on the top joined armies, Navy, Air Force, Marine, became the cops in the community and shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Facts. They became the cops, the armies of the neighborhood, and all that stuff. You can't make this shit up. I'm just admiring Chief Powhatan and the first brother with no shirt on. Man, that shit just freaks me out. The only thing he's missing is the headdress with his feathers. All of them are just missing their feathers, yo. All right. Let's go. Greeted by Pookie and Ray-Ray when these ships, that's who what. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And I'm just going through these. We got to put these pictures in our head and instill this shit back in our hearts because they flip my babies and your babies to the bottom. And that's why you don't know what tribe you're from, but you gonna know today. If you from South Kakalaki and North Kakalaki, because I'm doing all the states. Oh, we gonna get to that, boo-boo doo-doo. Because they'll know when they do their genealogy. You'll get there. You're going a little bit ahead of me. I have a whole project set up. Just look at that. Here we go. Now, at this picture, these are black residents of Lakeland confronted the Ku Klux Klan along Dakota Avenue, now Martin Luther King Drive Avenue, as the Klan March in 1938. Black citrus workers were trying to organize a union, and the Klan arrived to try to stop movement. All right? Here we go. Every time Pookie, Ray-Ray, Lil Man, LaQuisha, Sadisha try to do some shit, here comes the Europeans with blockage. Understand this shit. On the right-hand side is the tribes that are unrecognized, that were flipped to the bottom and forgotten about. See, they always show you the face of the white European as the bad guy, but leave out the black European. And a lot of the white Europeans you see that they leave out are the mulattoes that cater more to the European side. The children who can pass for white because they have the stronger white European features are under them fucking sheets too. Don't leave that out. And also some black Europeans that cater to their white European side more. Don't leave them out either because they ass was under them sheets. Because a lot, like we said, of those towns across these 50 states are named after their black butts. Let's just put that out there. So when the people on the right, our people, the Aboriginals from the unrecognized tribes, who at this point are probably more mixed in with black Europeans, are protesting. Here comes the white and black Europeans and the passing whites in the damn sheets to try and stop them. Give me a 1 if you get it. I mean, I'm teaching, like I said, I'm teaching very basic about black Europeans. I did acknowledge that some of those are people in that crowd may be a child who has a great, 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 great grandpa that happens to be a black European. I get that. But because of that, they are still Aboriginal to the Americas and they can reestablish their original tribe and we will get there. Good, y'all. Y'all, we rocking. So now let's look at the unrecognized tribes in the United States. I'm going to stop this and then come back. I'm going to go to the list of the unrecognized tribes. Hey, y'all, smash that like button, please. Okay? Okay, let's look at the unrecognized tribes. Okay, so I'm going to put the link to the unrecognized tribe. And this is not all of them. There's still more. Like I said, there were thousands. There's still more. This is only what they show you. Let me put this link in the chat. Where did you guys go? All right. I better type it so you know because I'm going to be dropping links in there for you. Unrecognized tribe. Shift insert. All right, so there's the link right there for the unrecognized tribes. It's in the chat. All right, so let me get back to it. All right, can you guys see this? All right, so a list of unrecognized tribes in the United States. All right, and it starts off in alphabetical order. Alabama, Alaska, and it goes all through the 50 states. All right, but this is not all of them. It's not all of them. All right. It's not. It's an alphabetical order from A to Z. Some folks tried to reestablish them and they was like, no. But who gives a damn? They do everything to stop Pookie and Ray-Ray. All right. These are the unrecognized tribes. So that link, you can go through that list. All right. And start from alphabetical order. It's way like here, they only list 10 for Alabama. There's way more damn tribes in Alabama They're just listing the ones that they're aware of, like Cherokee, okay, Katawe, the Creeks. Um, they're just listing like the main name ones. There were thousands that you don't even hear about. That's Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas. See how in Arkansas they only list like, let me see, 22 is way more. It's more than just Cherokee. They're only see the real ones. They only see the Six Nations. So really, when you're looking at these, they're only listing whichever were the Six Nations. Okay, there's way more than this in other states. It goes Colorado only 2. That's bullshit. There's way more in the big states. There's way more in my state where I'm at. Delaware, DC, Florida. They had way more than 27 tribes in Florida. Georgia. They had way more than that in Georgia, Illinois, Indiana. They had way more than this. They're only basically listing the ones with the tribes with the popular names. But we'll get into in a little while I only did the Carolinas, South Carolina, and North Carolina. And I'll be back with other states. It takes time. So every time I come up, I'll do a state. Okay, is that fair? Give me a 1 if that's fair. A state with the tribes that they don't recognize that were inhabiting a particular county, and they just disregarded their asses. And you're going to see that in a few minutes. So, all right, cool. Have some mercy on me because a lot of states have a lot of counties. Okay, cool. All right, so at least I got a project to bring to you every day when I come on. We'll do a state with all their counties and the tribes. So we'll have a task. All right. And I will share the link with you as well to the states. So today we're doing 2 states. We're doing North Carolina and South Carolina and all their counties and the Indians that occupied those counties before they became actual counties. All right. So we're doing 2. And wait, yep, I'm going to do this. I want to put my Cash App up because I'll be working. You see what I mean, that it takes a lot of work. And I think I deserve donations too for my tribe. So we'll go $. Yep, you can Cash App. It takes a lot of work to do this. And I'll put this up. Ah! I'll put it up there. There. There we go. Let's see. So let's get back to this slide because we're going to go through this and it's going to be kind of fun. And you're going to see a lot of shit when you really look at it for what it is, how the Indian tribe was taken away or what happened. So let's get back to the good old slide. Smash the like button, y'all. We want to get back to the slide. All right. Let's go from the beginning. We left off here. We're unrecognized. Left there. All right. Now, we already know about this. We already know about this. We already know about this. Oh, I think I might even be done with the slides. Yeah, I am. Because I didn't feel like being on here all that long. Okay, so now let's go to the let's do South Carolina first, and then we'll do North Carolina after. Okay? Smash that like button, y'all. I'm a window. Uh, duh, 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 I don't want North Carolina. I want South Carolina. Where is it? I know I did South Carolina. I want to do South Carolina first. All right. All right. There's South Carolina. So we got both of them open. All right. Oh, I got to take this down. But that's my Cash App. Share screen. We're going to do South Carolina. All right. So here we go. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom into this. Ah! View. Zoom in. Oh, it's at 170. Let's see what happens. Is that big enough, y'all? Give me a 1. This is South Carolina. Now, so the county, Abbeville. All right. Here we go. So we got Abbeville County, South Carolina. Let me just put that in there. I like to be consistent. I'm OCD. Leave me alone. But Abbeville County, before any white man set foot on this land, it was settled by the forefathers of bands we now call Sioux, Cherokee, or Iroquois. Y'all got that? That's the county of Abbeville. Abbeville County, South Kakalaki. And if I say your county that your ancestors probably lived in before they were burnt out or whatever, you could throw up some fire. So now, Union County, before white settlers came to what is now Union County, and I did not write this. You could get this out the land records too in South Carolina. Union County, before white settlers came to what is now Union County, the area was part of the vast territory claimed by Cherokees as hunting ground. Cherokees. And that's a fact. Unbelievable, Betty. I know I ain't gonna be on here long. All right. Edgefield County. And if you recognize the county, throw up some fire, okay? Throw up some fire if you recognize the county. These are all the counties in South Kakalaki. Edgefield County. There were at least 29 different Native American tribes here. But the most important were the Cherokee. See what I'm saying? They just named the most important. The most important were the Cherokee Creek, Chickasaw, Savannah, and Yuchi. These tribes played a role in the settlement of the backcountry and mid-Rashaw as friend and foe. Remember, throw up fire if you recognize the county. Chesterfield County. The Cherokee and Petey Indians inhabited what is now Chesterfield County at the time of European settlement. See, all these counties was Pookie and Ray-Ray. Dorchester County, Wasamaw Indians. Pickens County. Both the county and its seat are named in honor of Revolutionary War General Andrew Pickens. So they put the European name for that county. Cherokee Indians originally inhabited the area first. However, see, Cherokees is sellout bitches. However, they often fought with the settlers. So the settlers constructed Fort Prince George in 1753 to keep themselves safe. Much of the Cherokee War took place at this fort. Florence County, created That now this county was created in 1888, but way before these damn pale face or black European face, whatever. So when I say European, I mean black and white. Created in 1888, that's when the Europeans created this damn county. Florence County lies between the Great PD and Lynch's River and the eastern part of the state. Before European colonization, the area was inhabited by the PD Indians. So if your family lived in Florence County, their asses was PD Indians. Pookie and Ray-Ray were the PD Indians that were there prior to 1888. Colleton County. Locally, the Indians that lived in and around Colleton are Edisto Natchez Cuso, who lived near and north of Cottageville. Darlington County. For nearly 60 years after the first settlement of Charlestown, the area which is now Darlington County was heavily timbered pine forest land, inhabited only by a few small Indian tribes, of whom the Cherokee were the most dominant. All right. Georgetown County, the Weenie, Blackwater or Dark Water people, Petey, coming and going, Waccamaw, Winyah, and Santee were among the tribes that called this area home. The Waccamaw still have tribal grounds nearby. Lancaster County. Remember, y'all, throw up some fire if you recognize the county on them census sheets. For hundreds of years, the Catawba Indians occupied what became organized as Lancaster County, but as part of their historic tribal lands. The Siouan-speaking Catawba were once considered one of the most powerful southeastern tribes. So the Catawbas was there before it was Lancaster County. That's who was there. War. Marlboro County. Petey Indians. Marlboro County, that's the paleface name, is home to the Petey Indian tribe. They are a relatively small American Indian tribe that has occupied the PD region for several centuries. The tribe was officially recognized by the government of South Carolina around the beginning of the 21st century. They have been seeking federal acknowledgement since 1976. While today the tribe consists of just over 200 enrolled members, they were once a significant cultural and political power in the region. Only 200 members. Damn, why I got more than that? Lee County. I know y'all know some of these names. And a lot of these counties is on them damn census sheets. Before and during colonial days, small tribes of Catawbas, Santees, Saratees, Wateries, and Cottapaws lived and camped in that area. Yep. These are names you don't even fucking hear about. Now, Catawba and Santee you hear about. Orangeburg County, the Santee Indians, who probably spoke Sioux, are a family of North American Indian languages spoken by Sioux and related peoples, including Crow, Dakota, Hidatsa, Lakota, Mandan, Omaha, and Yanktown, have lived in what is today Orangeburg County at least since the 1660s. Okay. Bamberg County. The Bamberg area was originally populated by the Edisto tribe of the Muskegon Indians. That's Crete. Now, but German, Swiss, Scots, Irish, English, and Huguenot settlers began to arrive during the mid-18th century. Their asses came in the mid-18th century. So now you know. Now, I don't know if these people were black Europeans or white. So when I say Europeans, I mean white and black, damn it. Now that should kick it in the butt. But you see who took the damn area over. You're seeing who the monkey is. Allendale County. The Yuki Indians, traditional, primarily eastern Tennessee and Georgia, but a few Yuchi bands lived in South Carolina along the Savannah River from approximately 1661. Today, in the communities of Allendale, Barnell, Aiken, and Edgefield in South Carolina. All right? I got tribe members that live in Aiken. That's by Columbia. I learned it. Check this out. Scotland County. You know the European that took over the damn county. Now, when I say European, again, I mean black and white, damn it. So Top Cats, you can't pick on me because I'm covering my butt. I'm saying black and white Europeans. Previous to European settlement, the original inhabitants were Cherokee Indians, a group of native people from the Soul language family. We already know who they are. The county was formed in 1899. That's very late, y'all. From Richmond County, which borders Scotland to the west. The county is the southern tip that divides the coastal plain and Piedmont regions of the state. Now, that's 1899 it was formed. That's very late. So you know, if your family lived prior to 1899, they asses was Cherokee Indians. And that's a fact. And I want you to come up here and prove me that I'm wrong. Anderson County, Cherokee Indians occupied that area until 1777. That's right after the damn Revolutionary War. When it was ceded by treaty. See, they ceded the shit to the state of South Carolina. This was due to military expedition, which burned out all the Indians in this section of South Carolina, Georgia, and North Carolina. Since they were burned out, throw up some damn fire. You know who the Indian was. God damn it, Cherokees in Anderson County. Throw up the fire. This shit is real, man. There you go, little mayhem. Calhoun County. The original inhabitants of the area were Congaree and Santee Indians. Santee was all over the place. I bet you Santee Indians was probably sexy. Marion County. Any records pertaining to this area will be in the Charleston County records. See, they're telling you. The area was first settled by Petey, Cherokee, and Waccamaw. Damn it. Pookie, 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 Dookie. And they probably were burned out, flooded out. Who knows? So the records. These are the Indians. Pookie and Ray-Ray was all forgotten about. Saluda County. Cherokee Indians inhabited Saluda County first. However, they eventually, ceded their control of the land to the British via Treaty 1755. Soon after the signing of this treaty, the Cherokee Indians moved north, while Scott, Irish, and English settlers began to come to the area. See this shit, y'all? Greenville, South Kakalaki. Although many Cherokee Indians lived in the upstate, the Catawba are still the only federally recognized tribe in South Carolina. See that shit? And they forgot all about the rest of the tribe. Fuck Pookie, Ray-Ray, everything. Hey, Tayshawn, yo. They just said that's the only goddamn tribe that's recognized in South Carolina, period. Out of all these damn counties, they said fuck all the rest. Yo. Facts. That's what they did. They picked the one they wanted to recognize because, of course, Cherokee screwed us over. They cited Greenville County. Although many Cherokee lived in the upstate, the Catawba are still the only federalized, recognized tribe in South Carolina. Catawba is recognized. Cherokee live most prominently in Greenville County. The Catawba and Cherokee had occasional border disputes, but shared hunting land in the Midlands. Sumter. That's just a straight up Pookie Ray-Ray town right there. Before the Tothamus time, the Watery and Santee Indians lived in an area that came to be known as the back country of South Carolina after both of those tribes were defeated in the Yamasee War of 1715 and left the area. Scots settlers were expected but never arrived. Yeah, he probably killed their ass, according to the South Carolina Encyclopedia. All right. McCormick County. The Paleo Indians inhabited this region that composes of McCormick County some 11,000 years ago. These explorers trekked southward, seeking warmer climates and richer hunting territory. By 1740, trade began between the Cherokee Indians and whites was flourishing. Kershaw County. The largest groups were the Catawba, Cherokee, Cusabo, and Seaweed, and the Watery. Oconee County. The Cherokee lower villages, which made up most of what is now present day Oconee County. Some of the names didn't even change to European names. Once served as the center of Cherokee country in South Carolina. Williamsburg County. American Indian tribes recorded as living in Williamsburg County, South Carolina, were the Weetee, the Weedee, Winneyah, and the Mingo tribes. You don't even hear about these names. Berkeley County, Wasamaw tribe of Varnertown Indian people. The Varnertown Indians are descendants of ancient historical tribes that were in the areas of Charleston and Berkeley counties, including Catawba, Cherokee, Edisto, and Edewan, and other tribal entities. Jasper County. The county was formed in 1912. Look how late that county was formed. From parts of Beaufort and Hampton counties. And the county seat is Ridgeland. This area of the state was the home of the Yamasee and Coosaw Indians until colonial times. Yo. Let's go. We're almost done. Then we're going to do North Carolina. Lawrence County. The Cherokee Indians were the original inhabitants of Lawrence County. That's why there's so many Cherokees in South Carolina. The Cherokees, the PDs were very huge in South Carolina. And yeah, really. And Catawba. Cabarrus County. Catawba Indians were the primary inhabitants of the area when Scott, Irish, and German immigrants began traveling the Great Wagon Road to the North Carolina. Great Wagon Road. That's why you see them old damn westerns and shit with the wagons. Robeson County. The Proto-Lumbee first began identifying as Cherokee Indians in 1950. When they changed their name to the Cherokee Indians of Robeson County. 4 years earlier, they had changed their name from the Croatian Indians to the generic Indians of Robeson County. But the Cherokee occupied much further to the west. Bam. Now, let me stop there for a minute. That's fun. Hey, yo, give me some fire if I could just move on to Hazel, Lil Mayhem, Anthony Lowe, to grow, too grown for you. Shouting out to everybody that's watching, even if you're not in the chat. Wolverine, Wilmore Reed, Mississippian, King Third Eye, and I think I got everybody else. Oh, Big Dog, Mansa Musa. Oh, boy, quite a few y'all can. Oh, Yellow Hammer, Suwaki, OG Green Machine, John A. Big Dog, I already said that. James Humphrey. Hey, y'all. Choctaw, Montana. Hey, now. Yanita. Hey. Oh, hey. But when you get behind that screen, you really don't know who's in here. James Lattimore. Florida C. Ah, man, I love y'all. Hey, Christopher. Oh, Adrian Shajid. Shout out to y'all, man. John A. Sister Aaliyah. Hey. Hey. Let me see who else. Tony Furlow. I think I got every Con Wolf, Aga Khan. I love y'all, man. If I missed your name, shout out. Aboriginal like okay, I think I got everybody. Carter Morris, Chief Jadiga, John Davis. I think I got everybody. I think I did. I can't do everybody. So do you Wolf? So I did all literally, y'all. I did all the counties for South Carolina. And that's a fact. Literally, the only tribes that the federal government is recognizing is the damn Catawbas and the Cherokees of South Carolina. They said screw Pookie and all those other counties. And you seen what they show you, what they was doing. They burned them out or whatever. For real. Hey, nephew. They burned it, Pookie them out. That's why I said we have to be protective. We can't, this is the shit we can't forget. All those thousands of tribes. So those names that I named that your family probably lived, if your family lived, because they were territorial, if your family lived in those territories on the very early census sheets, that's the Indian they were. And those are the ones that are not recognized. But because you can prove your family lineage there, you reestablish that shit a lot. And listen now, don't get hurt because remember, they flipped Pookie on the bottom. Our people, including the Black Europeans, flipped them on the bottom like I showed you. The same people, when foreigners come here to get greeted now, are not who they saw originally when they first got here. So I showed you that picture with the Black Europeans on the top. I could have threw some white ones in there, but I just didn't. And Pookie and Ray-Ray, little man on the bottom. Flipped them. So those towns with those unrecognized names, listen, you can reestablish them again just based on your damn census sheet. Because your family has proof of living on that occupied land. And listen, 1830 census is before slavery, honey, was ended. And if your family was living in a particular territory prior to the Indian Removal Act, some stayed because they agreed to go ahead on and pay them damn taxes. But if they was there and you got that damn, you better believe that's the Indian you were. To get Pookie off there, you had to burn them out. That was the only way they was moving. That's why they don't like Pookie and Ray-Ray to this day. That's why I really believe it's through the blood that, why we love our sons so hard, because we know what was done to our chiefs. And as mothers and matriarchs, we just put them in charge, and we do everything as mothers because we love our sons so much, and we know what society has to offer them. And that's why we love Pookie, Ray-Ray, and Lil Man so much. We show them more attention because we seen the flip. We seen the flip. how they flipped them. So I'm going to move on to North Carolina. And tomorrow I'll be doing another state. Okay. I'll probably do Tennessee and Georgia tomorrow. Right, little man. Us that stage said, fuck it, we'll agree. But then if they just wanted you off because they wanted the area, pushed you off. And that's how a lot of our ancestors became people who began renting farms because they was pushed off their original damn farm. Yo. Oh, okay. So, all right. How about if I'll do Tennessee and Arkansas tomorrow. Okay. So, well, all your family's from Canova. I'm about to do North Carolina right now. All right, let's move on, y'all. Smash the like button. I'm gonna do North Carolina now. Okay. North Kakalaki. There you go. All right, let me blow it up. Where's my view? We'll take this to 190. All right, so Currituck County. The Yopim Indians were small in number, but when you see or recognize, even if it ain't your county and you're from North Carolina and you recognize the county name, just start fire so you'll know, you know. And if you know of the county, throw up the fire. If it's your family's tribal area or where you live now, just throw up some fire because now you know which original Indians occupied that county. The Yopin Indians were small in number, but played important roles in North Carolina history. Part of the Algonquin linguistic group, the Yelpin inhabited the present counties of Camden, Currituck, Perkins, and Pasquotank. Familiar county, Buncombe. Boy, is that a familiar county. I know people that live there now in my tribe. Buncombe County. Traditionally, Buncombe County and much of its surrounding land belonged to the Andigwadi, more commonly known as the Cherokee. Yeah, a lot of Cherokee. Mecklenburg County. Except for Moravian groups from hostile tribes, which now and 10 terrorized colonists during the 1740s, 50s, and 60s. The only Indians in Mecklenburg County were the Catawbas. They were members of an important tribe of Sioux stock of the North. Bladen County. Prior to European settlement, the area was occupied by the Waccamaw and Cape Fear. Duplin County. Scholars believe these people were Cape Fear Indians who inhabited the river areas in present-day Brunswick and New Hanover counties. Pasquotank. Wow, they still got a lot of the Indian names. The Pasquotank Indians, also known as the Pasquotank, were last identified in the early 18th century on the Pasquotank River north of Albemarle Sound. They were probably part of the Wepimot group. Perkins County. The Yapin and the Weepamot were the original Indians of the region, and the Yapmen called the land Paquamans, which meant the land of beautiful women. A derivative of the Algonquins and the Tuscarora, the Yelpin were driven away by the English and Welsh settlers. So now you know how they were driven away by the English and Welsh settlers. Those motherfuckers from Wales. Stanley County. Early inhabitants of the area included Sara, Shera, Kenyawi, and Tuscarora Indians, followed by German, Dutch, Scots, Irish, and English settlers. That's who took over the county from those Indians. Robeson County, North Carolina. Lumbee Indians are recognized as the largest known Indian tribe in North Carolina, the largest tribe east of the Mississippi River, and the ninth largest tribe in the nation. The Lumbee take their name from the Lumber River, which winds its way through Robeson County. Surry County. The Surry were the first Indians to live and reside in present day Surry County. In addition to the Surry, the mountain dwelling Cherokee had claims in the region, and consequently, wars and skirmishes were a constant issue because of the tribal rivalry. Camden County. The Tuscarora and Wapimac Indians who left North Carolina in 1774 were the first inhabitants of the area. By 1650, English settlers arrived, many drifting from Virginia. The county seat, Camden, dates to 1740, when it was known as a plank bridge. Edgecombe County. Tuscarora Indians originally inhabited the lands of Edgecombe County, and the English settlers who followed present represented some of the first families of colonial North Carolina. Yadkin County was the Tutelo and Saponi. These tribes were relatively peaceful, and they devoted their energies to agriculture, hunting, and fishing. Numerous artifacts have been discovered, particularly arrowheads and hunting tools along the lower part of present day county. Yancey County, like other mountain counties, Yancey County was inhabited before European settlement by Cherokee Indians. In 1989, remains of a prehistoric Indian village and burial ground were uncovered in Burnsville on the campus of Cane River Middle School. Chatham County. Early inhabitants of Chatham County included Iroquois and Sioux Indians, who were followed by Scottish, English, and German settlers. That's who took the damn county, y'all. Y'all seeing this? I don't know if they was black or white or a mixture of both. The county seat is Pittsboro, also named for William Pitt, which was incorporated in 1778. This is like 2 years after the Revolutionary War, as Chatham, but renamed Pittsboro in 1787. Iredell County, located in North Carolina's Piedmont region, was formed by the division of Rowan County in 1788. The area was originally inhabited by Cherokee and Catawba Indians. Washington County. Early inhabitants of the area include Algonquin Indians, followed by English settlers. So you're seeing who took the goddamn Indian land. Stokes County. Around AD 1000, ancestors of Sara Indians gathered to live in villages along the banks of the Dan River. Beginning in the 15th century, the tribe built the village of Upper Sara Town in Stokes County and 30 miles downstream in Rockingham County, near present-day Eden, Lower Sara Town. Jackson County, the reservation of the Eastern Band Cherokee Indians. Facts. Catawba County. The Catawba Indians have lived on their ancestral lands along the banks of the Catawba River dating back at least 6,000 years. Before contact with the Europeans, it believed that the nation inhabited most of the Piedmont area of South Carolina, North Carolina, and parts of Virginia. And you better believe Pookie and Ray-Ray was the Catawbas originally. They're all white now. Cumberland County. The more than 55,000 members of the Lumbee tribe reside primarily in Robeson, Hoke, Cumberland, and Scotland counties. Harnett County. The Tuscarora and Sara were the first Indians to dwell in the area that is now Harnett County. By early 18th century, Scottish immigrants were the first settlers to migrate to the region. Wilkes County. Early inhabitants of the area included the Tutelo and Cherokee Indians. The region was later inhabited by German and Scottish Irish settlers. Don't know if they black and white mixture, both. Like I said, Europeans. This is you seeing who took over and moved goddamn Indians out. Wilkesboro, the county seat, was incorporated in 1847 and named for the county. Craven County. Carteret and Craven counties in coastal North Carolina represent a meeting of the three cultures of the North Carolina coast: the Cache tradition of tribes belonging to the Iroquois language family, the Collington tradition of tribes belonging to the Algonquin language family, and the Oak Island White Oak tradition. Johnston County was originally inhabited by Tuscarora Indians, most of whom migrated to New York, joining the Iroquois, to whom they were related when their efforts to resist European settlement in the area ended with their defeat in the Tuscarora War, 1711 to 1713. Now, y'all hear that shit, right? I'm telling you, the takeover is real, Pookie. Rockingham County. The Sara Indians, also known as the Chera, were one of the number of small Siouan tribes in the colonial backcountry, the modern-day Piedmont. Franklin County. Indians as early as 10,000 BC in the 1600s, and Eastern Sioux tribe inhabited the region. Indian relics, arrowheads, and artifacts found throughout the county remind us of the original settlers. Polk County. By 1540, the Cherokee tribe was already in advanced state of civilization. The Indians lived in substantially built log houses. Yo, you heard that. Advanced state civilization in 1540. Yo, Pookie and them did some shit. They built shit. Advanced state of civilization in the 1540s, damn it. That's fire for Pookie and Ray-Ray. When the Cherokee is saying, when the white man came, you know they Negroes. Because why would they separate themselves from who the hell they are if they were originally white? Boom. Don't play with me. Cherokee County was named to honor the Cherokee Indians who inhabited this area before being removed and relocated to Oklahoma in 1838. Those who escaped removal to Oklahoma now live on the Cherokee Indian Reservation in Cherokee, North Carolina. Montgomery County. The Petey Indians, the people who lived at the Town Creek site during its heyday, have been referred to as the Petey Indians and their distinctive lifestyle, the Petey culture. The site itself is located on the west bank of the Little River near its confluence with Town Fork Creek in Montgomery County. Yo. And that's it, y'all. Now, I did 2 states and all the counties. And I will give you that as long as you go on our website and sign up on our distribution list, I will email that to you. I'll put it in a PDF and email it right to you Okay? And donate to our tribe. It takes a lot of work to put all that stuff together. So I do, Wyatt does a lot of work for the community in this manner, in this specific manner. It takes a lot of writing, a lot of copying and pasting, a lot of going to the actual town sites and records and shit. It takes a lot of work. So I will email you the states, and you make what you do is get you those clip folders or a drive, a flash drive from CBS, and make a folder and name them by the states: South Carolina, North Carolina Indians. All right. And you put each one in the folder and keep it. Okay. So you will start learning you're going to know all the different tribes that are not recognized. And it's good to know where they occupied the county, county they inhabited it first. That's so important. And you keep that on that flash drive, and don't you lose that flash drive. Okay, so I'm going to take a little water break, and I'm going to put the link in the chat like I always do. Wow, it took me an hour and a half to do this. It's a lot of reading. And I'm going to put the link in the chat. Paste. I'm going to put the link in the chat, and I'm going to pin it to the top, you guys. It takes like a little water break. Oh, I'm going to pin it to the let me pin this to. And then I'll be back. Okay, you guys, I'll be back. Give me a minute. I'm going to take a little water break. Water out.
Let's fly away, just you and me. I need a little break from the city. It's been so long since we've been gone. I wanna feel that summer feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. I don't even care about the price, yeah. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you. Let's see the sun and have some fun. I'm so tired of living life in gray.
So, let's see what y'all saying. Let's see. My mother. Oh, y'all the link is pinned to the top. I would like to know what y'all think about this. My mother people are from Warren County and Vance County, North Carolina. And they are the most in those counties, Occoneechee and Saponi. Okay? Well, let me see. What else? Let me see what somebody said. Oh, somebody said. Oh, that's so sweet, King Third Eye. I love you too, bruh. Oh boy, they go Rob with a little troublemaking butt. Pookie and Ray-Ray best. You silly. But I just let's see. Yep, our tribal door is open. So you gotta go on our website and sign up. You hit the tab where You'll see it. Click the tab, www. Get your name in there, and you have to state that. Oh, that's not spelled right. Damn it. Yeah. Let me try. All right, that's the website. You go on there and sign up. Yeah, our doors will be closing soon because we already have like 150 people. So yeah, we stopping at 200. We don't want that many. As you can see, that other tribe, they only have 200 members, even though they're unrecognized. But I'm just saying. So our north location door is open. The other one, no, it's locked. My email, well, you got to go to our website. I'll give you this one. Info. You can email. Why is that F not? Oh, there it is. At. Okay, if you email us, if you're trying to join, because you got to go through orientation, and after you see orientation, because it's almost like 3 hours long, I swear to you, and you go through how we operate and our functioning and whatever, that's when you decide if you really, really, really want to join. Okay, so you have to write us and let us know. Leave your name and email address in an email. Okay, so let me see. House Concurrent Resolution 108, HR 108 passed August. Who is going to terminate activity if the tribe is still functioning? Are they real Indians? House Concurrent Resolution 108 passed August 1953. Understand who is who today. We were terminated in 1953. So if a tribe is still functioning, are they real Indians? What do you mean if the tribe is still functioning, are they real Indians? You mean real Aboriginals, Indians? I'm kind of lost there, honey. Anyway, so what do you think about all those counties? They have a lot of counties. Listen, Connecticut has 169. So you know I was busy. 169 damn towns. Damn right our people are real. 169. Each state has like different amounts of counties. But at least you know that the Aboriginals that were occupying those lands. And it's recorded. And there's still more in the county that they don't even mention. There's still more. Even the ones I just showed you, those are not all of them. It was a lot of them, but it wasn't all of them. Trust me, it's way more than that. That's just in the two states, the Carolinas. So tomorrow I said I'll do Arkansas and Tennessee. So, yep. So any questions, concerns, thoughts? Anybody can hit the link and come up and share with me what you think. I do really be having fun though, looking to see, because you really need those so you can make the determinations after you do genealogy. But like I said, in the county, you really have to go in the county too. But that's a lot. It tells you basically who really occupy all the land and what Europeans took the damn county. You know it just by what they named the damn, if they don't keep the Indian name. But there's more when you go in the actual and look in the land records. It's more. It's more than what I gave you. They always put every damn thing online. So y'all don't have no questions. So email me and I'll send you guys the documents. And like I said, in the actual county records, there's more. There's more lists. You just got to go there. But for the most part, you can figure out who is who. But you know which European took the land. And just, like I said, some of them they pushed them out, burned them out. They did a lot of shit, man. A lot of dirty stuff. Okay, so it looks like no one wants to come up or have any other, because I can only do like 2 states because it's a lot of reading. So tomorrow I'll do Arkansas and Tennessee. Okay? All right? I'm going to get out of here since nobody doesn't have any more questions. I know, Jeremiah. I was in there too. I saw you. If none of your elder American Indian grannies or grandpas never chew snuff, then you ain't in real. That's right. I know my family did. They put it right down there where they live. Spit it out. I had a little spit pan. I know that's right. So I'm going to go ahead on and get on up out of here because y'all don't have no more questions. I'm not going to stay. If y'all don't have no questions, no need for me to stay. So love y'all. And I will see y'all back tomorrow. Tomorrow. For real. See y'all tomorrow, man. I was busy. Love y'all. And I'm about to get on up on out of here. Okay?
Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far away I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah. Self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those 2 things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering, I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best.